Just a few years ago, college football teams had to wait until February for recruits to officially sign the paperwork. Now, thanks to the new early signing day, schools like Missouri State get a chance to open a few Christmas gifts a little early. And for the Bears, today was a pretty big day. They picked up the main local recruit in West Plains offensive tackle Jake Swope. The 6'7" tackle was an all-state selection this year for the Zizzers, hoping West Plains go 12-1 on the year. But the biggest pickup for Steck and the Bears today came in the form of Anthony Payne. 6'1", 240-pound defensive end, was the #1 recruit out of Missouri last year. He's transferring back to the Show Me State after a year at Kansas State and will be eligible immediately for the Bears to use. Here are a few of the other big names that signed with Missouri State. Lucas Eatman, a 3-star outside linebacker from San Antonio. Bears also got 2-star safety Kelvin Mason from Independence, Missouri, and Tyler Wiltz, a 6'1" outside linebacker transfer from Independence Community College in Kansas. All in all, the Bears received 21 national letters of intent, 18 of them high schoolers and 3 transfers. 9 of those came from right here in the Show Me State, with Swope serving as the only Ozarks representative. The Missouri State Lady Bears are on their way to Kansas City for a pair of games coming up in the later week. It's the Rue Holiday Classic on the campus of UMKC, home of the Kangaroos. Kelly Harper's team hopes to snap a 5-game losing streak Thursday against Louisiana Tech. MSU beat the Lady Techsters in the first round of last season's NIT. Friday, the Lady Bears will face SIU Edwardsville. On this week's episode of Lady Bear Legacy, Harper told Dan Malloy she thinks her team is ready for the challenge of 2 games in 24 hours.
The conditioning level that we've had going in is going to put us there. I think the important thing, you have to lock in on game 1 on the first day. You can't look ahead. You've got to really focus in on getting that first win or playing well on that first night. And then you get a turnaround, a quick scouting report. We will not turn our sights to our next opponent until after that first game. So I think that's really important.
And finally, you may remember this strange news saga when we discovered Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes put ketchup on his steaks, among other things. Well, on Wednesday, that story got a new chapter as Hunt's announced Mahomes as the newest face of their ketchup. You can even see the breakout quarterback putting ketchup on his mac and cheese in the commercial. Now, we can't argue that he's had an incredible season, but we can absolutely argue in his food taste. Personally, I'm completely opposed to ruining a good steak with ketchup, but that's just my opinion. With your Thursday morning sports, I'm Matt Vereen.